what her roots were. And one of the things that did happen this week, a momentous event, was Division A, and we had Josephine as one of the Toastmasters. You did an awesome job, Josephine. I said momentous, nobody knocked. Did you hear it?
We don't have
Stop. She thinks roots are going back to basics, and everything starts on a solid foundation. So we build downwards to grow and flourish upwards. Josephine Choy is an avid Toastmaster. She has a passion to continuously learn, apply, and improve, and we've witnessed that through her time here at MVP. She's going to showcase us different ways to get comfortable with visual aids injected with fun, fulfillment, and enjoyment. Please help me welcome Josephine Choy. Get comfortable with visual aids. You're good?
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster. Normally, visual aid, we will have what? PPT, PowerPoint. Tonight, I defer. I want to defer. I'm always wanting to be different. I'm going to show you something, as well as we've got to clear all this, so my time will be out. My title tonight is Symbol. Tied to the symbol. What do you see here?
Pineapple.
Pineapple. How many of you like pineapple? Who? You got the trick tonight. Now, pineapple. Have you seen the pineapple as big as this? No. So originally, I'm going to take the speech about a little bit history, talking about a symbol, then a few bits, tips. You know how? Do you know that kind of thing to make it interesting? And usually when I do something, it's almost about learning, fun, and food. If it's not food, then it's fruit. Okay? So when it comes to pineapple, originally it comes from Brazil. And it's a Tupi Indian tribe that take it down to the nearby South Central America as well as the South of America. Okay? And when the Europeans discovered it in America, they found that it looks like a pine cone. See? Good thing I got a big one. It looks like pine cone. So they call it the pineapple. Yeah? And the Portuguese, because it was ruled by, remember the colony of Brazil? Their colonial time is Spanish, right? Spanish and Portuguese. Brazil is Portuguese. Argentina is Spanish. I learned it when I went there. I read the wrong thing. I thought I was good in Spanish, but didn't work because it's Portuguese. So the Portuguese and the Spanish spread it throughout the world, the Caribbean, Malaysia, Southeast Asia, and India. The fruit originated from South America. The majority of it is come from now Southeast Asia, for example, Philippines and Thailand. The majority of it. Now the freshest one, it comes in North America, US. It comes from Costa Rica and Hawaii. All right? That's the freshest majority, so there's two things in there. Now, it has enough of the history, it's boring. Let's get to the real part. Symbol. What is a symbol of pineapple? Anybody knows it?
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome, friendship, hospitality. So, it brings it all. Now, in the colonial days in the United States, you'll probably find that you have this in the centerpiece or in a basket in the dining room. And when the dinner is done, ready, you will have this pineapple as dessert or fruit. You will cut in a different way, which we don't worry about that. And the next thing is that the symbol of luxury, because pineapple actually is perishable, doesn't last too long. So in the older days, before manufacturing, before plantation, the pineapple rot easily. So when somebody invites you for dinner and have a pineapple in the centerpiece, and you have pineapple, it means that it's a status. Somebody has got money, power, and connection. Just the pineapple. Now, when I'm doing a little here, do you know a kind of tips? I'm going to cut the pineapple. Usually you will have this kind of knife, which in North America you guys use it. The long one. I go to my roots using the momentum chopper. Okay? Because I'm familiar. I tell you why. When you cut using a long one, you have to pull back. It's almost like a violin. But when you need to cut some short one, which I'll show you later, I will take fast using this one. So put this on away, put my glove on. Have something not so slippery. Put it here. Because it's slippery, right? So what happened is that here, I will do the easy way. Oh, okay. Sure. So you put chop here, chop here. Oops. Okay. Now you all have a gizmo. That's a machine in the past, in the market now. You do that called a pineapple slicer or core, that kind of thing. You go squeeze and all that. Okay, that's easy, right? Now go this way. Go this way. This way. Go this way. So pineapple takes actually 3 years to grow. Okay? So you have this. Pineapple is also great for tenderizing meat. So you slide this one off. Now what next? This is called the crown. This is called the eye of the pineapple. It goes in diagonal. So the next thing, usually when you see in the supermarket, you have all this cut out. You have that little in the middle. Very small, very expensive as well. You wear apron so we can wipe it here. So now you go diagonal. See, if it's a long knife, I have to pull back, right? If it's a short knife, I only do this. Right? It's a sharp knife. That's the root coming from my father. Teach me how to sharpen knife. And you always use a sharp knife because it's almost like a laser. It's sharp. If you should cut yourself, in the back there is first aid kit already, so don't worry.
I feel much better.
There is. So this is how you cut it. So I will not finish it, but this is how you do it, the whole way through. Then you can slice this way, become a quarter, so it becomes a fan, or you can slide this way, so it becomes a circle. Depends on how you want to decorate, right? So you all have a treat. Not only that, a very important thing that the pineapple has got some kind of a bromelain enzyme. That is an enzyme that is creating something chemical reaction in your body that is actually anti-inflammatory, muscle relaxant, and digestive aid. So something's good. A lot of people just say, some people, maybe not a lot, say that these are the enzymes that interfere with the growth of the tumor cell. So actually it's good food for anti-cancer. Now, that's a treat for you guys. This is all cut up. I know it's all very sweet. I know it's very sweet because I tasted it. So for decoration, it's a fan shape, a crown, you use it, and that's the pineapple, a symbol of friendship, welcome, and luxury. All right, have yourself later.